Yo, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I want to show y'all what I eat in a day, cutting and also prioritizing eating clean foods, whole foods. I guess you can call it sort of animal based. I am in a calorie deficit, eating about 3,200 calories. I know it's a lot of calories. That's probably like a extreme bulk for regular people, but my maintenance calories are about 3,800 to 4,000. So I'm trying to eat right now I'm eating 0.8 grams of protein per body weight, which is about 250 grams. I weigh 310 pounds right now. So yeah, 3,200 calories, 250 grams of protein. Those are the musts for every day. Sometimes I eat like 2,800 calories. Sometimes I go a little bit above, like 3,300. But at the end of the week, it always like averages out to 3,200, which is probably the most important part. I already went to the gym and did cardio for about 30 minutes. I usually just do incline walk or like a light jog. I'll put the stats up here. So for breakfast, I like to have eggs for sure. I eat about like 3 to 5 eggs a day, sometimes 2. But yeah, eggs I found make me feel really good. So I stick with eggs. I used to get Vital Farms, but the Kirkland brand has been a very good value. So it comes with a lot of eggs, good price. So I'll have, this morning I think I'll have 3 eggs, 2 slices of beef bacon, and then I think chicken tenderloin. That should be pretty solid. Alright, so starting off breakfast, we put some oil on the pan. I use extra virgin olive oil. Putting the 2 slices of bacon first, so the bacon fat can remain in the pan for the future stuff, which is crucial, very crucial. The bacon is done, not too crispy, just perfect. That looks really good. And there's that bacon fat. Very, very good, very good. So now the chicken, I'm going to use this seasoning that I got at Wild Fork. It tastes and smells absolutely amazing. Putting the chicken on the pan with the bacon fat. So I'm just searing the chicken and then I'm going to finish cooking them in the oven. This way they get a very nice crust. There's me sipping on the coffee. Very important step in the process. Putting them on the baking sheet to finish them in the oven at 400 degrees for about 5 minutes. This is very key for them to come out very crispy. Not crispy, well cooked and moist. The eggs are going in. And have not cleaned the pan once. That is crucial for flavor. This is very satisfying. Look at those eggs. It looks like they're in a slip and slide. Very, very non-stick. Look at that. Got a little flip. Eggs are ready. I'm gonna put 1 serving of part skim milk cheese to give it some flavor. Get a little omelet action going on in there. Just like that. Just like so. Measure out 1 serving. Fold it and plate it. And we are good to go for that. Left a little cheese on the pan there. Alrighty. That looks very good, very good. So here is breakfast. I usually have my carbs pre-workout. So a little bit after this. 2 eggs, so that's about 120 calories and like 16 grams of protein. A serving of skim milk mozzarella, which is 80 calories and 8 protein, and then coffee. So that's breakfast. I'll put the macros up on the screen. That was breakfast. Cooked up the same thing for my mom. Looks good, looks good. So yeah, that was breakfast. In about an hour, 2 hours after that, I have my pre-workout meal, which is straight up carbs. So just a bowl of oats. Those 2 are basically breakfast. So basically the same, but I like to start with a good amount of protein so that it's easier to hit the protein goal later on. The way that I make the oats is the absolute best. I'm about to put y'all on the best way. Not microwave, stovetop. That's a must. See y'all for pre-workout meal.
Alrighty, it is time for the oats. Let's go ahead and weigh out the milk. I am making a pretty large serving, so I'm going to use a little over 2 cups of milk, about 500 grams. As you can see, I did go over a tad because the milk was about to finish and I just wanted to use all of it so I could throw it away. Now I am going to go ahead and measure my oats. I do about 2/3 of a cup, about 80 to 90 grams. I use Coach Oats from Costco. I like the texture, it's organic, it's great. Good price too. We put the milk in the pot, let that come to a light simmer. Key ingredient here is vanilla extract. Before it starts to simmer, just a splash, as you can see, and mix it immediately before it burns and becomes a clump. Alrighty. Also adding salt to the milk and also the oats. Especially for a pre-workout meal, you need that salt. Give it a little mixer with the finger. Alright. The milk has come to a simmer. You drop in the oats like so. We let that cook for about 5 minutes, usually it takes, to get the desired thickness. Yeah. Once you get the thickness you want, you turn off the heat. What makes it a lot better as well is adding a little bit of salt afterwards and vanilla extract. That makes it really taste good. This recipe really tastes like like vanilla pudding. It's absolutely delicious. Mix that all in. Then you just want to put it in your bowl. Yep. Put it in your bowl like so. Make sure you scrape everything out of your pan. Another key ingredient, maple syrup. I absolutely love maple syrup in these oats. The vanilla flavor with like the syrup flavor is amazing. I do 1 tablespoon, which is about half a serving. So about 50 to 60 calories. So it's not too bad for the amount of flavor that it adds to your oats. Another key ingredient here is cinnamon. I do drizzle on top, mix that in. After I mix that, I kind of just give it another drizzle and kind of leave that at the top. Damn, I can't talk. It's late, bro. I'm trying to go to sleep right now. Alright. So yeah.
So here we got the pre-workout meal. It's just straight up oats, but these are so tasty. Pre-workout, I think this is about 500 to 600 calories for just the oats, and about 90 to 100 carbs. I forgot also for the bowl of oats, I'll put the macros on the screen right here. So yeah, let's eat this and head to the gym. We just hit up the gym. I did a little upper day. Holy, look at that sweat, dog. Started with incline bench, which I surprised myself low-key because I'm getting pretty strong right now from the diet and being on an actual program. My PR was 225 on the incline bench for 5.5. I did 5 and I didn't finish the last one. Today I did it for 7, which is pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, incline bench, lat pull down, pec deck and cable row, dumbbell shoulder press, and then I kind of finished the upper day with machine press down. It's like for chest, shoulders, and tries, pretty much. And preacher curl, which I did PR on as well. I basically PR'd on everything. Shit, the diet's working, which is pretty sick. I'm gonna go home right now, take a shower, and figure out what we're having for lunch. So yeah, see y'all then. It has been about 2 hours since the lift, and it is time for some lunch. For lunch, we are having white rice, ground beef, and some bell peppers maybe. So yeah, I'm gonna show y'all how I cook rice on the stove top. We have a rice cooker, but it takes pretty long. It takes like an hour, and on the stove top it's pretty quick, about 15 minutes. So let's get that going. All right, I got 400 grams of jasmine rice, and I'm gonna add 600 grams of water. I kind of just get a water bottle on the scale like this and just kind of weigh out 600 grams, because the whole water bottle is 700, so I kind of pour out the majority of the water bottle. 575, 613. So that's pretty much fine. I'm gonna turn on the stove. So once this kind of starts boiling and well, kind of like simmering, I'll put the heat super low, put the lid on, wait 15 minutes, and we should be good to go on the rice. Alright, so this has now come to a simmer, so we're gonna have the heat super low, and then put that lid on and wait 15 minutes, and it should be good. So for the meantime that that's steaming, I'm gonna go ahead and cook the ground beef. Now that the cast iron is preheated, we're good to go. I'm using some of this oil. Now we're good to go. For seasoning, I'm gonna go with this one. This one's been pretty good. I put this on pretty much everything almost. So put a good amount of this. Alrighty, the rice is pretty much ready. I'm gonna turn off the heat. There we go. Fluffy rice. Perfect. Look at that. Come on now. So I like to mix this like so, and put the lid back on for a few minutes, maybe 3 to 5 minutes, and just kind of like let it steam by itself, so it gets a little more fluffier. So yeah, leave that for 30 minutes. The ground beef is pretty much ready. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and measure out the rice. Maybe get about 250 grams ish. Let's get another scoop. It's a little too much. What are we at? Let's get like 300. There we go. 295, basically 300. And then ground beef, we'll do about that much. So there we go. That's pretty much gonna be lunch. I'm gonna put some Red Hot. So yeah, this is lunch. I'll put the macros up on the screen. So yeah, see y'all later for like a snack or something before dinner. Alrighty, it is about that snack time. It is time for a protein shake. Handful of strawberries, that's about a cup. 3 ice cubes, 1 scoop of the best protein powder, the Ghost Chips Ahoy. If you know, you know, but I think everyone knows. Fairlife Fat Free is an absolute cheat code. There is about 13 grams of protein in a single serving and 80 calories. It's basically a protein shake on its own. Do a little half serving of honey for that sweetness, because I don't have any bananas, and usually the bananas are the ones giving it the sweetness.
So we're doing some honey, and it actually makes a pretty low cal, by the way. Yep, just mixing. This is what we're working with. Also the macros. There you go. Very good macros actually for the taste of this thing. So yeah, let's give it a little sip. Alright, we good.
So it is pretty much the end of the day. This is where it goes pretty south for me most of the time, and where I kind of relapse on the junk food. So what I do is usually eat like something that like feels pretty unhealthy. Like, for example, I have these Just Bare chicken strips. I'll put a picture up right here. The spicy ones, those are so fire. So I get that, and I also have a fat-free ranch and some hot sauce. So if I get like a massive plate of that, I'm good. Calories good, protein phenomenal. So yeah, that's kind of my last meal, just a plate of the Just Bare chicken tenders, and we're pretty much good. So yeah, I'll show you all the tenders right now. Oh, you hear the beeping? The oven's ready. There's just crumbs left. There we go. It is ready. Now we're gonna measure it, put the plate on there, tear the scale. Let's see how much we got. These crumbs, bruh. Let's pick out the good pieces. I'm not trying to count these crumbs as protein. Boom. Oh, damn. Boom. There we go. Alright, we'll count those. This not really. How much we got? 230 on the dot. Absolute cheat code this is right here. Yep. Fill this little thing up, and that's the sauce we have. So there we go. And no sugar added barbecue sauce. That kills the fast food craving completely for me. So yeah, I'll put the macros up on screen for this, and also the end of the day macros right here. So yeah, I say we did a pretty good job. And yeah, I am so far on like around a month streak of the program, and it is going very well, I must say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am going to be posting more videos about food, the gym, hopefully nutrients and stuff like that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, comment, any questions, anything y'all want to see, some recipes, and subscribe, por favor. And yeah, see y'all in the next video. Peace out.